Seriously, what the hell is a Tutenstein? Airing on Discovery Kids from 03 to 08, this show seems to be about a mummy of a long-dead Egyptian pharaoh named Tutenstein, who awakens in the 21st century and is found by a girl named Cleo and her talking cat Luxor, and now has to fit into modern day. I had no idea this was a thing, and if it were up to me, I would be talking about Danny Phantom or Phil of the Future again, but it's not my choice. This is the Season 2 episode, The Day of the Undead. So we start in a museum and, oh shit, are we in for another Spider-Man Jesse crossover? No, we see two kids, for some reason alone, checking out the mummy exhibit. The boy dares the girl to touch it, and while she's totally willing to do it, he stops her and does it himself. Oh great, you started the apocalypse. Good job, kid. This is our protagonist, fuck it, I'm calling him Tut. After all, that is what Cleo calls him.
Did you scare those kids? Those strangely costumed commoners? They interrupted my pedicure.
Hi, Carl.
Tonight's Halloween. What?
Halloween, sire, once known as All Hallows Eve.
That's Darren Norris, by the way. I would not have recognized him.
Then go to people's houses, say trick or treat, and get candy. Candy? I believe I like candy.
That's those big pinky squish things inside human heads, right? Tut wants to go trick-or-treating, but Cleo doesn't want him going.
It is the perfect night for the pharaoh to go out. The risk will be minimal.
Not to my reputation. He'll embarrass me.
Whoa, girl, that is freaking harsh. She agrees to let him join them, and we see that Luxor is an alien, I guess. And Cleo is Indiana Jones. As for her friends...
What's up? I mean, what's shaking?
She then tells him he's her friend Stein from Wisconsin, and you know this episode is set halfway in season 2. How have they not met him yet?
Wicked costume, dude. It reeks. I don't think it's just the costume.
Well, he is from Wisconsin. I mean, they make a lot of smelly cheeses there.
Damn, Cleo, first you say your friend is embarrassing, now you insult an entire state? I mean, it is Wisconsin, so who gives a shit, but what if it was a state that mattered? Of course, these kids are way too old for trick-or-treating and will instead be going to a haunted house. The group heads off, and from what I can gather, these three kids' names are Natasha, Cleo's best friend, Jake, who Cleo has a crush on, and Kyle, who has a crush on Natasha. Of course you make the Kyle a simp. They get to the haunted house, which does look pretty cool.
Tut, what are you doing? Showing these commoners that I am not a baby, and I'm going to die of embarrassment!
Okay, I assume I missed something. Is there a reason she doesn't tell her friends her friend is a mummy? I mean, that's like, insta-cool. On second thought, if that scared him, then nothing will make him cool. Damn, this is a big house. There is some good atmosphere too. I legit got a little creeped out. Tut decides to summon a real ghost. Don't worry though, it's just some magician who turned people into bugs to feed to scorpions, and when he died was banished to the underworld. Nothing too scary.
Yes, I shall scare the pharaoh's people to death.
Oh, come on, man. You went from turning them into bugs and feeding them to scorpions to just scaring them? You lost your touch, man. The ghost tries to scare them, but of course they all think it's fake. I mean, this is a pretty good haunted house, but I don't think they can afford shape-shifting holograms. This thing is legit creepy, and pretty soon Cleo catches on.
Aquinumcal, evil magician banished by the gods, one of the unjustified dead. His name means the ghost who eats life. He swallows his victims and destroys their ka.
Holy shit, a ghost that literally eats you. Cleo takes Tut and hides, leaving the other three to die.
Tut, you've got to get rid of Aquinumcal.
Oh shit!
Tut! Aquinumcal, enough! I command you to stop!
Your commands mean nothing to me, Pharaoh.
Well, that was pointless. They managed to save her, but it opens a portal because of course it does. They try to get everyone to leave, but again they refuse. It pops up behind her and they lock it in the coffin, and somehow the other three just don't notice this, like at all.
You may praise me now for saving your life. You're weird.
It chases them and they fall down the portal. They're all transported to another land.
Wild! Can you believe what the Silvermans did to their basement?
You're a moron. Cleo, I know Natasha's your best friend and you have a crush on Jake, but you can at least sacrifice Kyle. I normally wouldn't want a fellow Kyle to die, but I'm willing to make an exception here. The three finally realize this is probably not the Silvermans, and this time are actually running for their lives. Buddy captures them, so Tut decides to summon more ghosts to help. Solve the problem by doing the same thing that caused the problem in the first place. I see why you died so young. Well, he summons the ghost victims, all three of them, and they distract the ghosts long enough for the kids to escape.
Thousands of years ago, you took our lives and stole our cars. We want our cars back.
What the hell is a ka anyway? Oh, it's just Egyptian for soul. Okay, my mistake for not knowing my Egyptian. Please make him explode. No, they just take their Kas back and take him back to the gods for punishment. They return back and the other three convince themselves it was all fake. Again, I don't see why she doesn't tell them he's a mummy. They run out after being scared by the Silvermans, and Tut learns a valuable lesson. And they even have time to go trick-or-treating.
Trick or trick! Oh, the Pharaoh thanks you.
Yeah, that episode was pretty good. It's not the most original thing in the world, but I like the conflict of Tut trying to impress Cleo's friends, Cleo trying to keep it cool while also keeping them safe, and the fact that it takes place in a haunted house, making them think this is all an act, adds a little something different to the mix. The Halloween aspect is great. Setting it at a haunted house the whole time basically makes it a better version of Doug's Halloween adventure, plus the costumes allow Tut to take place in the story without hiding. The ghost is legit creepy, and there's a lot of good atmosphere. I'll give the episode a 7 out of 10 and the Halloween factor an 8. Not much else to say. Just a really solid episode. Okay, so what's up for 2005? Oh yeah, that show existed.
He eats lives. Only when he's hungry.
He's hungry. Oh, he's hungry.